Oop. Hello everyone, it is Friday, June 25th, and the time right now is exactly 7 p.m. It's a bit rainy. I'm not sure if we have a good connection or not. Let me just take something off the gimbal there. I'm here at Christie Pitts Park, and I'll be probably just walking along Bloor over towards Yorkville. I just finished a walk that I recorded with my new camera, and that should be up on the channel for Sunday because tomorrow's walk is already all up and ready to go. We'll just take a look into Christie Pitts. There's a lot of people down there. Nice covered part of the park. And hello to everyone in here. Bevy, Jasmine, Transport, Michael, Michelle. There I am with my trusty Rappel windproof rain umbrella. Whoop. It's a bit hard to operate everything here. That's all good. We're moving now. Striding in the rain. Hello Mark and Honeybubs. Thank you for the haircut compliment. Dylan Reynolds is here. Hello Dylan Reynolds. So the walk I just recorded, which should be for Sunday, is going to be through, or not, it's going to be, it was through Chinatown and Kensington Market. I foiled my plans to do a Friday evening Yonge Street walk when I walked down Yonge Street yesterday on my way to Best Buy to pick up a camera. That'll be tomorrow's video. So I thought, let's go check out Chinatown. I hadn't been through there since the step one of the reopening happened. Wow, my verbiage is shit tonight. And then when I was in Chinatown, I decided, hey, I'm here. Let's go through Kensington Market. I see Lisa D is here, Harjot is here, Tara's here. I am using the Prism software, so hopefully things don't get too jittery as far as frame rate is concerned. Although it looks like that might be the case. Let's try the wide angle. The wide angle always seems to work better. And yes, Susan, we are in Koreatown. Hello. Everyone else dropping in. I'm not sure how long this one will go. Oh, this angle picks up my umbrella. New vegan hot dog, Soul Hot Dog. So we'll be checking out the patio scene in K-Town. And the Poop Cafe, the tables set up. I went to a restaurant last night in Leslieville. That was quite good. Tara says, rain, rain, go away. So I'm not as good at reading a chat while I have the umbrella in one hand. Thank you for being your traffic report. And there's Clinton's. It's good to see a lively patio outside of Clinton's. Oh, and this place has gone under. That sucks. They kicked out, or Tacos Al Asador moved across the street to make way for them. And there's Sundabu Dolsatba. It's raining cats and dogs if you just stepped in a poodle. Ha! So there's certainly not a whole lot of people out for Friday. Editing what, Lisa? Videos? Iggy says, have I met Ken's new girl? I've met her in the same capacity as everyone else on his videos and live streams. That's about it. Some of these umbrella patios are making it difficult to walk through. And Susan, I see you in the chat. I checked out your parents' restaurant, so you can see that in the video going up on Sunday. All right, let's switch back to the regular angle. Always experimenting. Hello, Tim from southern Minnesota. Bevy just filmed 3 videos on her day off of work. That's productive. It's more than me. I had the whole day to myself and I filmed 1, and we're just getting to this now. Lisa, you got an action camera? Which one did you get? There's Mama Chef. You'll wave in my general direction when I cross Brunswick. I was kind of hoping it would be busier out tonight. But I think the whole weekend's going to be like this. It's supposed to rain all night and all day tomorrow. And I think Sunday as well. It's a bit of a kick in the teeth for restaurants that can only serve people outdoors. The video I posted this morning, that was an e-scooter ride, was actually not the intended video for today. But it was the video that YouTube processed. I had another video YouTube never processed. It's been doing that a fair bit. So I'm going to probably be 2 or 3 days in advance now, just to make sure that doesn't happen. Hello, Jelly Be Gone. And you can see what happened to my old camera on a video I posted on my other channel. It's not a very good video. There's a part where I'm talking to the camera at the front and my head's a little crooked, and the reason for that was I used my phone on a gimbal to record it, but I didn't know the phone was filming vertically. And when I rotated it, it made it look extra slanted for some reason. I'm sure that threw away some of the resolution. Oh well. Look at this thing. What the heck is that? Oh, it's right-hand drive too. That must be imported from, I'm gonna hazard to guess and say Japan, not Europe. That was neat. Oh, my view counter is stuck. I can't see how long we've been streaming or how many people are watching again. Hello, Sylvia. I ordered from this place the other night, Hankook. They do cheese duck galbi properly. It's hard to find. We easily have the best Korean food in the country in Toronto. We are so spoiled. And a lot of people are fond of Finch, but I'm a big fan of Koreatown. Well, thanks for confirming, guys. Nico says new condos. Actually, condos is incorrect. These are rental buildings. At least that's my understanding. Thomas says, who has the best sushi in Toronto? I would say Jeb Bistro on Richmond Street. And they have a really fantastic rooftop patio. So they're more sashimi focused. There's another place that used to be just north of Queen Street West. I'm not sure if it's still there anymore, but it was where Ichiro of the New York Yankees used to eat when he was in town, and Hideki Matsui used to eat there. I think in terms of authentic sushi, it was probably that place, but I don't know if it's still there. My friend dated someone who was a waitress there, so we all went out there once and were treated to a very expensive bill. That was fun. Rolling with Ian, you are promoting your channel in front of Loblaws. How does that work? Sounds like a creative way to get it out there. I guess you're also appealing to perhaps your target audience, people that live in the very city you're covering. So this is Bathurst Street. We're just rolling through here. Not a lot of sidewalk patios through the annex. There's Insomnia. Oh, the place next door closed up. Oh, Ian, that's creative. Buses Gaming asking if I have an umbrella. I do. I have a Repel umbrella. Remember my old umbrella didn't do so well? Do I think buffets will come back? I don't know. I think people will eventually long for things the way they used to be. This used to be Cafe Corner. That was a Starbucks. That was a Second Cup. There's Poppers. I guess you can get a coffee there. And there used to be Aroma. Now it's a Value Buds. There's Sushi on Bloor. They used to have a 2-floor location just down the street. That's one of the favorite value sushi restaurants in Toronto. This whole area has a ton of low-cost sushi. I suppose we'll end up in Yorkville. There's the Crafty Coyote. And the Victory Cafe, they got a big ass patio. Hello, Vivian. Happy Friday evening to you. Sorry to anyone I missed. No name. The Future Bakery, or Future Bistro, I think it's actually called, is still there. We're about to go past it. Oh, Vivian, you're getting your second shot. Congrats. And Lisa D, am I looking north or south? There's Future. And I swear, they used to have a location on Queen Street West. They've got a big old patio. Alright, well, Lisa is somewhere to the south waving while we look at the patio at Future. Dave says the gyms need to open. Yeah, I don't understand. That's a don't go there topic with me. I think it's crazy that we're as restricted as we are. Adrian, thanks for confirming. You made 54 kilometers on your 9-bot. Were you in eco mode, going downhill the whole way? And do you weigh 10 pounds? That's a pretty good accomplishment on a single charge. Yeah, Vivian, I know that feeling. You're talking to the king of feeling bad for not saying hi to everyone. Susan's asking if I watched Action Kid's treadmill stream. Yeah, I saw it. I saw the replay of it. I didn't see it live. I'm going to try the wide angle again. There's your host with his very well taken care of hair, thanks to high quality products. Yeah, I thought a treadmill stream was definitely an interesting concept. Do I get called out if I don't acknowledge everyone in the chat? I don't know. I don't really care. I try. But I'm also trying to walk and not walk into things and generally be considerate, so. Oh, Vivian, you flatter me. Susan says collab. Yeah, we could do a Stumbles AK Extra treadmill stream together, right? Wide angle makes it look like fisheye. Yeah, there's actually a problem with the camera I'm using. Samsung borked it with an update. And what happens is when you're using the cameras for live streaming, they start dropping frames, and the main camera seems to drop more frames than the wide angle camera. And the companies that make the streaming software are trying to deal with it, but there's not much they can do because it's a Samsung problem. And Samsung says they did it to prevent the camera from overheating, but the thing is, it used to work before without a problem. So thank you for breaking my perfectly good phone, Samsung, with an update. That's one of the problems with the technology, right? Something works perfectly the way you like it, then you get a forced update. Next thing you know, shit's broken, or you don't like it anymore. Like, whatever happened to just owning something and keeping it the way it is? But they tie it all into security updates to make it seem like you have to get it. So I'm looking at a Pixel 4a 5G and hold your breath, an iPhone 12 as potential streaming phones if Samsung doesn't fix this. And here's Spadina Road. Yeah, Peter, you have a fantastic phone though. I have no problem with my Samsung phone. It's amazing. My only issue is they borked live streaming with their last update. So, the problem with the 4a 5G is it has a mid-range processor. It doesn't have a high-end processor, so I'm a little worried how that'll hold up. My main phone will still be the Galaxy S20, but my dedicated streaming phone might be new, which is a bit unfortunate because my mom asked me what new phone she should get. She just bought a new one, and here I am, as soon as that happened, having problems with one of my two phones, thinking I'd have a really good phone for you. Yep, Lisa, it would be streaming only. If you watch on Prism, you're not getting 30 frames per second on your streams. You're getting like 20, 25, sometimes as low as 15. And most people don't care, but it bugs the hell out of me personally. So that's one of the reasons. If you watch the cars go by, you'll see it's not a smooth motion. You'll see there's frames missing. This wouldn't happen if I wasn't live streaming. If I was just using the camera normally, it would look perfect. But when you're streaming, just because it's using more of the processor, it just starts dropping frames to keep the processor cool. And I want to go to Korea and wring the neck of whatever dumb engineer thought that was a good idea. And this has been a topic between me and Action Kid for the past few weeks, because he uses a Galaxy phone like mine that's gone through the same update, and we've both been trying to figure out how to fix it. I think he's leaning towards an iPhone, I'm leaning towards the Pixel. Johnny's moaning about tech. It's okay, what else is there to talk about? It's raining, not much is open. Godwin says iPhone. Yeah, Pixel is a cheaper option, and what really attracts me to the Pixel is it has a headphone jack. What doesn't attract me to the Pixel is it's not waterproof. So yeah, for a streaming phone, I just want an appliance. I don't really care about anything else. Pixel Access SD slot. Again, I don't care. I just want it to stream. It's got a headphone jack. That one feature makes it better than just about every other phone you can buy. Did you write that off with your taxes? Yeah, I had a list of all the equipment that I bought when I filed my taxes. It makes a little difference when you write it off. I'm gonna have way more this year. I'm gonna have a laptop, a bike, a phone, multiple cameras. Oh, Susan, I just walked by your parents' restaurant and I talked about it. I did not actually go there. I was filming a video and then I went over to film this one. Tom Bikes 416 says, why is headphone jack important versus USB-C? Well, there's a few reasons. When you're streaming, if I have to charge and it's windy, you can't plug the headphone and charge it at the same time unless you buy this stupid adapter that weighs it down too much and the gimbal can't hold it. And that's definitely an issue in the winter. Also, USB audio just sucks. You have to use, I'll just stop. I'll stop right now. But you get the idea. Headphone jack, good. And we are approaching the Royal Ontario Museum. There's the Monk School of Global Affairs. Susan says stumble rats. I'm debating either going out and doing a late night video tonight or a stumble stream. There's some MMA, so I'll be having a few drinks watching that. Fans Buses Gaming says stumbles. Maybe. But I kind of want to get ahead on my regular videos. And now I'm getting super jealous of Action Kid. He's out in Fort Wayne. So I'll wave to John Tory. So he's out traveling. It's looking more and more like I'll be going to Montreal in July and New York City in August. And I'll see if I can coordinate that with Action Kid. I know he's going to be away until middle of August, I think. So I'll see if I can go there when he's back. I might need to borrow a SIM card. Maybe he could hotspot me as I walk around. That would be kind of cool. And I'll return the favor if he ever comes here. Jeremy, it's all good. If I could live anywhere, would it still be Toronto? It depends. If it was for a year or two, I would gladly go live somewhere else, almost anywhere, just to have the experience. But if it was long term, yeah, I would pick Toronto. Vivian, I have a list of things to look up for the trip, and that is on the list. Vivian tipped me off about an interesting prehistoric park. And that's on the way to Montreal. Someday cover a bridle path area. I have. I don't know if that's the type of area you need to keep going back to. You might see a slightly different Range Rover driving down the street while everything else looks pretty much the same. Avoid the mega bus at all costs. Oh, I am past the point of buses. Hello from small island, Davao City. That's in the Philippines, right, New Webster? Speaking of, I remember being in the Philippines, and I wanted to go to a town that was a few hours out of Manila. And there was a bus that was like maybe $5, and I took a $70 taxi. The lady at the hotel reception was like, "Really? You're booking a taxi?" Oh, look at this car. Trunk is open in the bike lane. They were yelling at that person. I mean, don't just swerve in front of cyclists. I mean, you put your four-ways on, but yikes. And it seems like the rain is letting up just a little bit here. Jeanette, $20. Hi, Johnny and friends. Can't stay, going to a family dinner. Have a great weekend. Jeanette, thank you for the $20. I think we set a record, 32 minutes in for a super chat, but thank you, Jeanette. Have yourself a wonderful Friday with your family, having dinner. Again, I apologize for the slight jankiness of the stream. Unfortunately, Best Buy didn't have any 4A 5Gs in stock, otherwise I would have picked one up today. Should you order Korean food tonight? It's your last night in Waterloo. You should order. Sure, go for it, Godwin. Jelly be gone, so you don't run out of beer watching MMA. Cheers. Bye for now. Jelly be gone. Thank you for your support times 100. And I do have a few beers in the fridge. If I end up doing this Tumble stream, I'll have a few then as well. And my plan was just to walk along Bloor Street. I knew it was going to be raining, and I wasn't feeling like this would be a particularly long stream because I'm holding a freaking umbrella in one hand and a gimbal in the other. But since we're here, let's do a little tour through Yorkville. We can, trying to think what would be a good route. If I go up to Cumberland, over to Bel Air. Okay, we're gonna do a little loop-de-loop through Yorkville. Oh no! I just got a Canadian special. We call it a soaker. That's when you step in a puddle and your sock gets wet. I didn't know Americans didn't use that term. Oh, it's barely raining right now. Let's live a little. Let's take the umbrella down. I'm down to one gimbal anyways. Susan says didn't wear the Chinese shoes. Those shoes are really breathable. You know what? We're gonna have a drink of water right now. Since I have the umbrella out of my hand. Have I ever thought about a chest cam? Wayne, I can't really control that very well. I use the chest camera for my scooter and cycling videos. Okay, I'm putting the camera down. And you'll see that I'm stupidly overdressed for tonight. Isn't this exciting? Watching a guy drink water live. I know Action Kid sometimes eats in front of the camera. I don't know if I'm going to go that crazy. tonight after this walk. Tim, I did. Now walk like a supermodel, says Susan. Susan says I look like a cyclist. Is that a compliment or an insult? All right, let's switch to the wide angle. Things are getting a little janky with the regular. Action Kid always has that squeaky water bottle. Alex says I am a cyclist sometimes. Once a cyclist, always a cyclist. Although I'm more of an e-scooterist these days. So welcome to Yorkville Village. Well, Alex, I'm still riding it, although I did find an independent bike mechanic in the annex who will be able to fix my spoke for about $20. So I'm gonna find a non-rainy afternoon next week, possibly on Tuesday, because I'm getting kicked out of my apartment for 5 hours on Tuesday for some utility work. So that might be a good time to go get the spoke fixed. Maybe I'll record a cycling video while I'm at it. And there is one of the few affordable places for the masses in Yorkville, Hemingway's. They've got an excellent rooftop patio. And public transit in Yorkville has an interesting history. I'm just gonna wait for some of these people to walk past. So we found the people. That guy got a parking ticket. So it was building the subway line that sort of spelt the end of Yorkville as a hippie district, and it gentrified quite rapidly. They did, Alex, and there's a second Bay station here, which I have never been to, called Lower Bay. I'll get there the next time doors open. Has it as an option. All right, and this next street is closed to traffic. There's the restaurant that famously burnt down. Although Spontini's around the corner from here also burnt down.
The accent thing is not something I do. I don't know.
Hey, Tom Tim Tung. Once the weather clears up, we'll have to do a scooter ride at some point. Sorry, I'm just fiddling with something in my pocket. So I came through here last weekend, and these patios were packed. In fact, one of my thumbnails was of this patio just here on the right. There's the gelato shop. There's a neat look. Thankfully, the rain seems to have let up. And here is Yorkville Avenue. No exotic cars today. Yeah, I haven't really seen any. Not even a Porsche or Corvette. Nothing. Mr. Brainwash pop-up. And that's the old Four Seasons straight ahead. I just passed a Porsche like 15 minutes ago. I don't consider Porsche supercars, most of them, at least. Maybe a 911 Turbo.
But you can always take it out earlier. Okay, yeah, that's straightforward.
So I think that guy is renting that girl a couple of e-scooters. That's cool. He's explaining to her the basics of how to work it. You need the rain from Canada. Come take some, although we don't have a whole lot right now. Here's Hazelton Avenue. There's Old York Lane. And the Oxley. There's a SIBO that way. There's a happening patio. Any chance of a port credit walk? Yeah, that'll be coming up this summer. I'm also thinking of taking the e-scooter down there, just because they're actually not banned in Mississauga. So let's take Scollard Street over to Bay, and we'll pop down to Bloor. Things will be definitely quieter up here. Johnny, please do a stumble stream. I was leaning towards recording a regular video, but we'll see. caps. Am I into cars? I always pan over to high-end cars. No, I'm not into cars, but I do know that people like seeing them. It's just one of those natural things you pan over to. I'll be doing my regular Sunday night stumble stream. So if I do one tonight, it'll just be a bonus. I don't know if there'll be games or anything. But this is definitely the quiet side of Yorkville. Yeah, there's no real retail or patios here. There's a lot of businesses, like salons and stuff, but there's no real heartbeat, so to speak. Andrew, $5. Keep up all the good work. Happy Friday. Thank you. Thank you very much, Andrew. After watching the stream right now unfold, I'll probably go hit the order button or look up some phones when I get home. So maybe this will be the last stream you see with this guy. Marg H, $10 for the snacks that go with the beer. Thanks for getting wet for us. Thank you, Marg H. Give you half a thumb up. Do a stumble. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that, actually. The hair is holding up somewhat well in the rain. We have Scollard Street all to ourselves. Look at that. Nobody. Except for the person looking at me weirdly. Bikes. Yeah, but there's too much in the by way of frame drops. I guess when it's live, it's okay, but in terms of re-watching, I don't think you get... I've noticed since my Prism update, or my Samsung phone updated, and I got this problem with the frame rate. The amount of time people re-watch the streams is down considerably. I think that's probably where it hurts. That, and I'm too much of a nerd. I like the idea of things looking as good as they can. There's a look north to Davenport. I was going to cross here, but there's nowhere to cross. And someone mentioned earlier you can get an Osmo Pocket helmet attachment. I think that's what Tom uses on his e-scooter videos. It's interesting because he's got a very different setup from Ryan, and I've got a very different setup from that. So watching three people ride around the city on a scooter with a different way of handling it technically is kind of neat. I geek out on that sort of thing. It's like how Action Kid's cycling videos, he used the helmet camera and I use the chest mounted camera. I don't know what's better. But just a warning, if there is a stumble stream tonight, it's not going to be till MMA is done. So that would be probably 11:30, maybe 12. I haven't really looked at the card. But it is on Showtime for you Americans. And if you're Canadian, or if you have a VPN that can put you in Canada, it'll be on YouTube. There's a look south down Bay Street. Yeah, Robert, we've talked about it. Wait for the next iPhone. No, I don't care about bells and whistles and using an iPhone as a daily driver would drive me nuts. I can't stand the notch. I can't stand the lightning cable. But as strictly a streaming phone, maybe I could deal with it. Frank Axworthy, $5 super chat. Thank you, Frank Axworthy. Thank you very much, Frank. And we're gonna head south down to Bloor and then over to Bloor Young. Maybe up to Rosedale. Let's see how I'm feeling. Oh, there's the patio on the left. That's one good thing about the wide angle. You can see all that. You can't stand the notch, you're OCD. Yeah, I can't stand it just because it doesn't make any freaking sense. I don't mind hole punches, but that has been a horrendously outdated design for like, what, 3-4 years now, and they're still sticking with it. I just want to put my fingers in my throat when I see that. Anyways, on a positive note, we are now on Bloor Street. Back on Bloor, where we started. Marg, congrats for joining the ranks of the fully vaxxed. And if you've seen our numbers are stupidly low. We had something like 36 cases in Toronto yesterday. Of a city of 3.5 million. Don't worry, Dougie will let us open up sometime in 2024. Carl Roth. You know, I think I'm gonna stick with my barber guy rather than go back to a barber shop. He did such a good job, and the guy works at a pretty expensive place. And it only cost me $30. I did give him a $10 tip, so I paid $40. But where he works would have been $60 or $65 plus a tip. So you're looking at like $75 for a haircut. When I can get exactly the same thing from the guy directly, of course, I'll have to ask him if he's paying tax on that and hope that he is. That's the downside of going that route. But I think a lot of hair salons are probably going to end up losing a lot of business because the government has kept hair salons closed so much. A lot of the people that work there have sort of been doing these underground haircuts from their home or wherever they can. And just like kind of drinking in the park, people have gotten accustomed to going out and drinking with their friends cheap. I think we're going to see a similar effect for haircuts. Someone pointed out, yeah, this is rumored to be where the new flagship Apple store in Toronto is. It's one of 2 super talls going up. The other one at the south end of Yonge Street. Super tall being over 1,000 feet or 300 meters. And what is that horrendous noise? Did you guys hear that? What the HE double hockey sticks is that? They're putting in a bike lane soon on this part of Yonge. Alex says that's a fire alarm. Oh well. We're gonna go north. I wanted the stream to be at least an hour. So we're gonna go north and we're gonna make it at least an hour. Bill Chow gets his haircut in Chinatown for 15 bucks. I got my haircut for 15 bucks in East Chinatown. And I showed her a picture of what I wanted. And she did a pretty good haircut. It just looked nothing at all like what I wanted. I had short kind of hair like I do now. And she kept my bangs and didn't fade it. But she was very nice and friendly, so I smiled, said it was good. Gave her a nice tip. And she asked if I'd come back, and I said sure. But I was just being friendly. But yeah, you can get those $15 haircuts here as well. There's the reference library. So we're heading north out of downtown now on Yonge. The Walking Man dude says, "What's this about hair? You haven't even seen mine yet." No, we haven't, the Walking Man dude. Should I do a patented Walking Man dude spin? Slowly, while my phone drops frames. Sorry, Colette, for making you dizzy. And happy birthday, by the way. I saw that it was your birthday the other day. Happy birthday to Colette. Happy birthday to you. Ooh, you just got the end of a fabulously sung happy birthday. I hope it was your birthday. Why did I have it in my head that it was your birthday? I think I saw that on Insta. You're in my feed when I was posting the picture of my broken camera.
Hey, Johnny.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Good, thank you.
Someone yelled at my name. I don't know where they are. They're somewhere. And this gentleman just walked by and said, "Hi, Johnny." That's two people. And Lisa Palmer just became a member. Thank you for joining the channel, Lisa. There's Patreon and channel memberships available. They're pretty much the same. And I'm slowly getting the ball rolling on merch. And by that I mean, I've thought about it. I don't really want to write my name across a t-shirt. I don't know if people would want that, but I might pay someone to design a logo. Maybe like a J and an S. And we could have kind of a silhouette of different Toronto scenes. And that logo can be in the corner. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. Andrew, that was you. I looked up but I couldn't find you. But hello to you too. Usually I'm pretty good at picking off where people are yelling from, but there's a lot of really tall high-rises at that intersection. And Martel says oversized coffee mugs. How nice is it to finally see bike lanes here on Yonge Street? How nice is that? Now, as long as the city doesn't F it up and remove them. Sell slanted coffee mugs. Man, they should have done this forever ago. And unfortunately, they only go to Charles Street. They really should go from, I would say, from the north end of the Young Lawrence Village all the way down to the lake.
You guys are getting wood.
A Superman style Stride logo t-shirts is winning. That might do it. The problem is I have no artistic ability, so I'm gonna have to enlist someone to do it. We'll figure it out. Funny dog in the house. I think we're just gonna head up to Rosedale Station. I'm going to do a stream where I head south of Eglinton down Yonge through the Yonge and St. Clair area down to here next week. And hopefully I'll do that at a time when it's not wet outside and we can see people out. And it is 8 p.m., so fighting starts at 9. There's a look south towards downtown. The Johnny Strides Swatch Watch. Johnny Strides Swatch Watch. Try to say that one 5 times fast. I think you'll end up saying Johnny Strides Swatch Watch. It's not gonna come out very well for most of us. Make sure I have mugs for us that don't wear t-shirts. Vivian, I will very much look into that. I think I'll use maybe the same supplier that Action Kid uses. He uses Teespring. Looks like there will be multiple thunderstorms next week. Yeah, we're definitely going to get the rain walks. Hello again.
Hello. You doing a live stream?
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
we're live right now.
Oh.
So that's how I read the chat.
Oh, I thought you were like doing the video.
Oh, I thought you saw me live streaming and tracked me down. That's what some people do, but
Oh, no. I just saw you and recognized you. I was like, oh, it's Johnny.
yep. You're just going for a walk?
Yeah, in the park.
Oh, cool. Bud Sugarman Park? Not Ramsden? You're not going to Ramsden Park?
Oh, no, this park.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Some people are saying hi to you. I don't.
Hello, everyone.
All right. Well, have yourself a good night.
You too.
There's a friendly person. And I'm in that awkward spot where I've not quite had 3 full meals. I had a bowl of cereal, and then I made my breakfast smoothie, the same one you can see me make on my other channel. Then I had a couple of pizza pockets. So I've had like somewhere between 2 to 3 meals. So I'm trying to think. And I had half a bag of gummy bears. Oh, Ryan Rides is here. Ryan Rides and Tom Tim Tongue. We're gonna have to do some e-scooter jousting. Colette says pizza pockets are always the best. Yes, just remember, let them cool down. Otherwise, you will have a burn on the roof of your mouth like I do right now. And you will play with it with your tongue while you're sleeping in bed. And you'll wake up with it all agitated, and even worse tomorrow, and then you'll eat a potato chip. and it'll stick really hard into the roof of your mouth, and you will be in pain. And then you will start sucking on your potato chips and making them all soft because you stupidly bit into a pizza pocket while it was still hot. At least that's my experience. I may or may not be going through that right now. Every once in a while, some type of hot cheese gets to the roof of my mouth and gives it a good burning. Oh, I just missed the northbound train. All right, I'm gonna put my mask on. Let's see if I can slide my mask off, guys. So when the next train rolls in, I'll be ending the stream. So I'm just gonna say in advance, thank you to our mods. Thank you to everyone for hanging out. Oh, another train. Oh, I'm on the wrong side of the street to catch this. Oh well. Train action. There we go, all masked up and ready to go in. Pinched around the nose, nice and tight. Wendy J. Months ago, thanks to your apartment tour video, you were inspired to get a soda stream. Best decision of your life. Thanks, Johnny. Wendy, thank you for the $20. I'm glad you're enjoying your soda stream. Yes, those are excellent. And you can now get the bubbly flavors. And SodaStream is owned by Pepsi, so you're not going to have to worry about it not being supported for a while. And there's a website, sodastream-refill.ca. I know the owner of it, and they will do a refilled SodaStream delivered to your door. And I think it costs the same as swapping it at a retail store. So I think that's, especially given the current climate of who wants to go outside and line up to get in a retail store, then line up at customer service just to swap your SodaStream canister. So I think it's SodaStream dash, or I think it might be Soda Refill, soda-refill.ca. Something like that. Either way, Google that if you're in the GTA or Toronto area. I do know the person who owns that.
Please do your best to stay at least 2 meters or 6.
And I've even flirted with the idea of doing some deliveries for them on the bike or e-scooter. He's the guy I actually went to high school with. No, don't go. Sorry, Melody. We gotta get home and watch some MMA. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. I don't know when I'll stream next. Maybe Sunday or Monday. Might be an e-scooter or a cycling stream. I haven't done one of those in a while. But I'm gonna end the video here. So thank you for watching, guys.
Please stand clear of the doors.
And it's gonna die at some point very soon.
Next station is Summerhill Station.
All right, have a good night.